What's up, Virgo? That's going to be your July 13th to the 19th weekly reading. We're going to do past, present, future spread with, I'm just going to show you the boxes for them. The Marchetti Tarot and Retrospective Tarot. Both these decks are available on his website, so ciromarchetti.com. They're not going to be linked in the description box because they're just not through Amazon. So you want them, go to the website. Why isn't this focusing? Come on. Thank you. There I am. Hello, how you doing? Okay, Virgo, we're going to do weekly reading July 13th to the 19th. It is a general reading, so check out your sun, moon, and rising sign, Jupiter and Venus, if that floats your boat too. But let's get into it. Past, present, future spread. And just so you guys know, I am open for personal readings. If you would like a personal reading, check out my website, leadbylight.com. In the description box down below, I do 30-minute and 60-minute readings, both live and or recorded. So let's get into it. I get the readings to you day of, or 1 to 3 days if it's recorded. Typically the day of, to be honest. Let's see what's going on. Show me what I need to see for Virgo, please, Spirit. Show me what I need to see for Virgo. Show me what I need to see for my Virgos, please, Spirit. What messages of love, healing, guidance do we have for Virgo for July 13th to the 19th? What do we have for Virgo for the July 13th to the 19th? For Virgo, please. Virgo, show me what I need to see for Virgo. July 13th to the 19th for my Virgos, past, present, future, please, Spirit. Oh, thank you so much for just like letting me shuffle. The last few signs I've been doing, been a little crazy, little jumping all over the place. Present, future, okay. Past, present, future, stay up, Buttercup. Okay. Overall energy, Ace of Wands in reverse. It doesn't feel bad. It don't feel bad. It doesn't feel bad at all, actually. Oh no, I'm hearing scarcity mindset with this. Are you delaying yourself? Delaying yourself a little bit. Do we have, how many major arcana do you have? 1, 2. You have 2, but it feels like you got a bunch. Like it feels very heavy. It feels, very transformative. Okay, so overall energy, Ace of Wands in reverse. This could be a delayed beginning. It could also be a missed opportunity. It feels more like a delay. Definitely feels like a delay. Recent past, you have the 3 of Pentacles, the collaboration card, working on something. 6 of Cups in reverse, releasing yourself from the past, or a past life connection, past connection with somebody. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Come on, focus for me. Someone charging in. It could be somebody from your past charging in, wanting to reconnect with you and work on something. With the 6 of Cups there, it's very indicative of past energy. Current situation, you have the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. Oh, here's your person showing up, wanting a new beginning in love, right? They want the new beginning. They're willing to take the risk. Why? Because this 2 of Cups connection fell apart. Soulmate connection, very strong connection. So not only do you have a past life relationship on the board, but you also have the 2 of Cups, the strong soul tie. Your person has a lot of regret. You have a lot of resentment. A lot of R words coming through right now. Regret, resentment, resilience. Your person is the Knight of Wands then with the resilience, because I feel resilience on their end, and the Knight of Wands is a very resilient, very determined energy to me. Immediate future, you have the 7 of Pentacles, the Emperor in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. Wow, talk about a shadowy partner. Holy crap. They're very determined, very resilient, but they're very power hungry. Power hungry. They're not going to let this go easily. They're not going to let this go easily. With the King of Wands and the Emperor energy, I do think it's one energy. They do feel like the same person. And with that 7 of Pentacles there, it's like they want to plant seeds. They want to grow, and they're not going to take no for an answer. Your person's taking over your reading. My neck's getting really tight, like my physical, not even my throat chakra, like my neck. Like I feel like, is it going to be one of those readings? For some of you, if you were dealing with someone who made you feel very bound, very They were just degrading. They were demeaning. We're just going to cut right to it. We're not going to sugarcoat anything here. Your person feels very manipulative. They feel very manipulative. They feel very, because when I feel hands around the neck, it reminds me of the devil card with the chains, right? It's like this tension. It's almost like when you sleep wrong on your neck and your neck's really sore. When I get feelings like that, it's very much so this being bound, this being very tied to this person, and they don't like that. You've basically freed yourself, and so that's why they're not giving up. They're very determined to get this back. Feels like a very binding energy. I don't like it. Not fun. Not fun. I think that the Ace of Wands in reverse, the missed opportunity, I think that's why it felt good, is because you're getting away from the toxicity, whatever this was. Whoever this is, I think you're turning your back. Let's see what the Ace of Wands is for my Virgos. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Virgo, please, Spirit? Yeah, Seven of Cups. You see it clearly. You see it for what it is. It's not a true passionate beginning. You're like, nope, don't want it. I know what this is. That's not a passionate new beginning. I don't want it. I see it for what it is. This isn't my hopes. This isn't my dream. This isn't one of the options for me. Let's get one more. Let's see what else came out. Yeah, the Star. You know this is part of your path. Very contradicting energy, this Aquarius energy. It's almost like your person tries to convince you that this is who you're meant to be with. They're very, very domineering. It's making me really uncomfortable really quick. I'm really close to just ending this and just trying it again tomorrow, to be honest. Let's get one more on the Ace of Wands, because this is the Star card really has me sucked in, because the Star upright to me is like destiny. It's like what you're supposed to do, right? So you're supposed to turn your back to this, but there's something that, yeah, Page of Swords. There's something not right with this. I can feel it. This Page of Swords, it's, the Page of Swords is like a spy. It's like they're watching you. I really don't like this. This kind of energy makes me sick. This person, you guys might, you might talk in the dream space. You might see each other a lot in your dreams. I don't know why they're showing me text messages and a cell phone. You're not talking right now. You're not talking to this person right now, but you might still have the text messages and you might read them from the beginning. Before things got bad, you might look at how things were in the beginning and hope for that. It's not like that anymore. It's just not like that anymore. This person, they did that to reel you in. I don't like this Page of Swords. I'll show it to you. Sorry. I got really sucked into these cards. Because in a normal reading, this would not be bad energy. This would be like, I'm learning my truth and I'm going after my destiny. I'm following my path. This feels very deceptive. It makes me sick. It feels very deceptive. It feels like that's the picture they painted, but it's not true. Let's talk about the Three of Pentacles. Wow, they painted like, yeah, it's not true. Not true at all. Three of Pentacles. Look what came out. I told you, it felt very sickening. There's the Devil. I am very happy this card came out because it means I'm not freaking insane. The only work they're willing to put in is work to their own benefit. This is going to be like that Scorpio reading. I can feel it. It's disgusting. It's making me nauseous. This person, they're probably abusive in some way, whether it be verbal, emotional, physical, sexual for some of you, for sure. Not for all of you, for a select few of you, because clairvoyant. So I see... I don't like this Three of Pentacles, this Devil energy. It's like they want to work. They want to put in the work in order to keep you bound to them. It's like a job. It's like a job to them. Your property. Your property, you are mine. Let's talk about the Six of Cups in reverse. This is probably a karmic. And karmics aren't always bad. Yeah, there's your King of Wands in reverse. Again, same as in the immediate future. There's your Page of Wands in reverse, the emotional manipulation card. These are my 2 Master Manipulator cards for both the court cards, right? So you have the Divine Masculine Master Manipulator, because if you've watched my readings enough and you know that the King of Wands and Queen of Wands are my Master Manifestor cards, right? In reverse, my Master Manipulator cards, because they know how to manipulate emotions, because they know how to manipulate energy, because they're such good manifestors. With the Page of Wands in reverse, it's someone who loves games. It's someone who loves mind games. And that's all this person was about. That's what the soulmate connection is here. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan whatsoever of this energy. Not only are they the devil upright, they're fully in the toxicity mode, but they're definitely in this, I like mind games. I like making you feel bound, and I like feeling in control of you. And they know exactly what to say. They're very charming. They're very attractive. And that's why they took advantage of you, because you are very loving, very nurturing, very motherly, very soft energy, very intuitive energy. And they came at you so charming and so intense and so passionately. It was enticing, but that's how the devil acts, right? That's how the devil is. Devil Capricorn energy. Okay. Let's look at the Fool. I want to say it's Uranus. I don't know why. Oh, my Lanta. Bear with me. Okay, so we got the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands. What else? Strength in reverse. 2 of Cups again. 9 of Cups. Oh my gosh. The Lovers in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse and the Fool in reverse. Holy shit. This person took advantage of the fact that you're very loving, that you're very motherly, that you're very nurturing, right? And they presented this brand new beginning to be very beautiful, but in fact, it was actually very burdensome, very heavy, very toxic, and it kept you feeling very bound because of all the love there. You have the Fool in reverse clarified by the Fool in the reverse. Very risky. Foolish. Because you're intuitive. And I feel like your intuition told you one thing, but then the desire, like the enticing of that devil energy told you another. And that's not a problem. This had to happen, to be honest. This had to happen. These kind of, I know some of you hate me right now for saying it like that. This had to happen, but it did. It's making you realize so much. This is making me sick, guys. Makes you realize what you're worth. I don't like this at all. I can't even hold these up to you. You have the Lovers, the 2 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. The Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, 9 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, and the 2 of Cups, very strong soulmate connection. They blatantly took advantage of a soul contract here. Blatantly took advantage of it. Very toxic. This makes me so sick. They knew exactly what they were doing too. They knew what kind of person you were. They knew that you were very, very open, very receptive to emotional affection. Because you're a Queen of Cups, you're very nurturing. You're Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but you're water, right? So much water here. 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups twice, the Ace of Cups. And then you have the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands. And you waited, and you waited, and you waited. Waited and waited and waited and waited and waited for this to move forward, for this to become something more, until finally it took your confidence, it took your power, it took your resilience, it took your strength. And that was it. That's what they wanted. They wanted to suck the life out of you. That's what they do. That is the devil energy. This person's very manipulative. They know how to paint a pretty picture really well. Let's talk about the Ace of Cups in the center of the reading, no less. Smack dab in the middle. Empress. Exactly. I'm not shocked. I was waiting for it. Anytime I have this kind of spread, the Empress always comes out. And the reason being is because the Empress is the divine feminine. And the devil loves to suck energy from a divine feminine energy, because they're that mother energy, that very nurturing energy. And that's what you're capable of being. And they saw that. So they want to stop you before you embodied a divine feminine. And now that they have sucked the life out of you, you're realizing it's time to step away and to nurture yourself. The Ace of Cups is self-love. And the Empress is all about nurturing herself as much as she nurtures others, so it's not to her own detriment. Like I said, it's helping you realize your power, realize your worth. It always happens this way when I get really, and there you are, exactly, realizing your power, Virgo. There's your card, the Hermit. There is your card, Taurus, Libra energy, because it's Venusian. Both those signs are ruled by the planet Venus. Some of you, this was a parent. Some of you, it was a romantic partner. For those of you who was a parent, that's where I feel the sexual abuse is. For those of you where it's a partner, parents could also have been verbal, mental, but partners, but mostly physical, verbal, mental. Some of you, this has happened when you were a child, this trauma, if it is a parent with abuse. Some of you, it's a partner that's just very manipulative, that knew how to draw you in for their own, they just mooched off of you, is really what it felt like. Not only energetically, but they mooched off you financially, maybe stayed at your home for too long, maybe just took advantage of your time and your energy, everything. Two of Cups clarified by the Two of Swords in reverse. You stayed stuck at the stalemate with them for too long. There's the King of Pentacles in reverse, of course. They knew how to present themselves as someone who's very stable, someone who's very nurturing, someone who's very fatherly, right? Of course they did. I'm trying not to get angry because we're all human, right? And it's hard to have compassion. It's hard to have empathy when you can feel the pain. And there's deceit and betrayal, and it's kind of like, how do you wish such healing and such love to someone who's caused so much harm? That is part of the healing. So I will be sending lots of love and healing your way, because it is a hard thing to do, to hope that someone with this kind of energy can find healing, can find love in their life, can find compassion for others, and get out of such a dark place. It's hard to do that. The only thing I can tell you before we even get in the future of this spread is that these connections, because majority of us have at least one of these very, very, very toxic, very, very painful connections, and that's what this feels like, whether it be a parent or a romantic. And if it's romantic, that person or a parent, right, whatever the relationship form is here to show you your worth. And the easiest way I found to overcome a pain like this when I encountered mine was to try to say to myself every day, thank you for bringing that person in my life, because now I know what I'm never going to accept again. I know what I am worth. I know my boundaries. I know how much to give, and I know when to stop. It teaches you where to draw the line. And so as hard as it is when you are basically killed by somebody like this, right? When they've taken that much from you and you don't even realize you've given that much power away, because you don't realize how much power you've given until it's gone, usually. You just have to show appreciation that a connection like that came in, as hard as that is, and the lesson you learned from it. I am thankful that I've learned this lesson, and this lesson is completed, and I now know my boundaries. I'm not going to allow myself to experience this again, because I will not repeat the same actions I did here, right? Learning, not repeating the past. This Two of Cups with the Two of Swords and the King of Coins, this stalemate with this soulmate connection, the stagnancy between you two, is because there was no stable foundation, and you waited for that stability for a very long time, and it didn't come because your person was just full of it. They painted the pretty picture that they were a King of Pentacles when they're not. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles in the immediate future. Yeah, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant. As much as this person wants you to put in the effort, you've learned the lesson. Like I just said, I'm not going to keep investing in this. You've gotten enough of my energy. I've planted my seeds, and now I'm listening to my higher self. I've learned my lesson, because the Hierophant's the teacher. You're the student. You've learned. I've given enough. I've planted enough seeds. You're not going to get any more of my energy. I'm done here. Beautiful. I love that. Let's check out your Emperor and King of Wands. I'm going to do these two together, actually, because they are the same energy. Tell me about the Emperor. Of course, we would have an explosion of cards. Wow, the Emperor turned upright. Okay, we're just going to do them separate, because these two are just going nuts. The Emperor keeps wanting to turn upright every time the cards land on it. Tell me about the Emperor. Because now we have a true pair on the board with the Emperor and the Empress. Page of Cups. Queen of Swords. They want you to open up to them emotionally. They can feel how cold you are with the Two of Pentacles. They know that you're done. they're going to extend some lighthearted play to you, right? And as the Queen of Swords, you see them for what they are, and you're just done with it. The Two of Pentacles, you're done playing this game. You know it's all a game to control you. That's all it is. The Emperor in reverse is all about control to me. Very shadowy. Let's talk about the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? My neck is killing me, guys. Seven of Swords, shocker, Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're no longer falling for this shit. I'm just gonna say it how it is. You're no longer falling for it. You're over it. I'm no longer bound to you. I'm no longer stuck. I'm no longer in my head. I'm no longer falling for this crap because I see you for what you are, manipulative. Donezo. Done. Let's get one more. Yeah, I don't want your damn cup. I don't want your damn cup. Four of Cups in reverse. Don't want it. Toodaloo. Peace out. Dunzo. Thank the Lord. Okay, I love you, Virgo. This was... You already know. I love you. If you want a personal reading to look into your own situation, to see what kind of clarity you need in particular, because this is definitely a pivotal... This is definitely one of those pivot points in someone's journey, typically around a spiritual awakening. So if you do want guidance, go ahead and book down below. I do have 30-minute readings because I know we're in a pandemic and money's an issue for a lot of people, okay? So don't worry. So if you want to book, go ahead, do that. But I wish you guys the best. If you want some affirmations to help you regain your power, I did post them in the community tab on the channel. These are affirmations I listen to myself to this day. I would highly recommend checking it out. They will help you not only affirm positive thought processes, but affirm your own power and help you to see what you're capable of. I would highly recommend looking into it. Okay, community tab on my channel, you'll see it. It's actually another YouTuber. I would subscribe to him because he's incredible. But I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.